Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Triangle Strategy. Shit! I forgot to do some level grinding. Okay, well, we'll just go for it and see what happens. A lot of regret, I imagine. I'm just gonna have to keep going with my main units. And I'll level those guys up later.
To the palace, Minister Camsell.
Besides, it only really matters for them to get to level 20 anyway. That's when you get the advanced classes, the elite classes.
Against Minister End and question House Wolfort.
Very well.
Oh, things are already proceeding without being told. Interesting.
So, Sorsley has made the first move. Serenora must not have been able to secure evidence against him after
I couldn't
all.
do it from what I can tell.
But order cannot truly be restored simply by sentencing House Wolfort.
Nope.
I must make of this opportunity what I can.
So evidently, I should have done the other route to get evidence, but then I'd be complicit in the crimes.
So there is to be a trial. I see.
The Holy One requires the presence of the Saintly Seven immediately.
I'm wondering if that's a
Dear, I
turban
thought
or a
you nearly
crown.
had a Wolfort.
Nah,
I overestimate you.
you did. I did this wrong.
There's more than one way to trap a greedy boar. Now then, who will be best put to the task?
So I'm guessing the battle is going to be level 15. I'm going to be severely under level. Let me check my units actually. Current units are level 15. Oh boy. But yeah, these are workhorses. These three are workhorses indeed. And I have a level 14 character here, but he needs a bit of improving. But I don't have the money. I think 2,000 should be enough to get at least like a damage buff on him. Oh, wrong one. Get that bloody shield going. Where is he? Probably at the bottom. Nope, they're right there. Yeah, let's get that going. And I have to do that later. As long as I get the damage buff. Oh, upgrades. Fucking raw magic. Thank you. I'll take the raw magic, thank you very much. Always good. There's not much to him, is there? Level 3 is like nothing. And yeah, to be fair, raw damage buff is pretty OP. Okay, let's go. That's about the extent of the preparations I can make. Alright, let's go. Go, 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 go. I still need to use that simulation, but I've never found a proper use for it. I like making mistakes during battle. You know, it makes it seem more authentic.
The inquiry of House Wolfort, stood accused by Minister Sorsley End, will hereby commence. We of the Saintly Seven will preside over this trial. Serenora Wolfort, you stand before the Holy One. Do you swear by the goddess to speak the truth?
I swear.
Answer the silly questions and prove Sorsley's guilt. I don't
Minister
have anything.
Exham Marshal, you may begin the proceedings.
We know Minister Sorsley quite well, having worked with him for these long years. But we know comparatively little of you, Lord Serenoa. Therefore, we must first determine whether you are worthy of our trust. Surely you have not forgotten his position among the Saintly Seven of the Holy State of Hyzant?
Sorsley must be found guilty,
Exactly because he is one of the Saintly Seven and speaks with the voice of the goddess herself.
We did not convene this trial for you to dictate the verdict to us, but to judge for ourselves. It is apparent now that you assume too much too quickly. I have nothing further to ask.
Next, Minister comes.
I know the other one was the
his
correct answer. More correct answer.
You
But
must understand that
I'm trying to
difficult
roleplay as
position you have put
Serenoa
us
here.
in, sauntering into our home to denounce one of our own. We are a welcoming people, and so must be wary of those who seek to take advantage of our open hearts. If a stranger came to you with unfounded accusations against one of your people, I doubt you would take him at his word. Have you any proof of the foul deeds you claim have taken
None.
place in our land?
Oh,
I've heard of a cargo vessel disappearing from the port in the middle of the night. It's possible it was carrying unlawful salt.
You present as your evidence another rumor, and one from an anonymous source at that. Is it customary where you are from to condemn a man based on gossip alone? I think not. I have nothing more to ask.
Minister Tenebris,
I'm so dead.
if you would.
It isn't strange that lay people would fail to grasp the goddess's infinite wisdom. We seven, however, do understand her will. For most, our teachings are the only way they know how to live according to her plan. It is moot to judge Sorsley, one of the seven, based on evidence brought against him by a layperson, no matter what that evidence may be.
oh, that's very
Unless
telling.
you have testimony from one who understands the goddess's will, there is simply nothing we can do.
I have nothing.
I may not understand the goddess's will, but all I can do is ask that you believe me.
Then there is no reason to even hold this trial. Do you not see that? I've no further questions.
Minister Lila Viscraft, ask your questions.
It is plain to me that Sorsley has indeed engaged in misconduct, namely bribery. Yet while I do not doubt he bribed an official of Glenbrook, what the bribe was for remains unclear. Perhaps you can shine some light on the matter, Lord Serenoa?
Wanted to show the official silence of the... No. This one.
The ship that disappeared in the night must have been carrying unlawful salt. He'd have wanted to keep that quiet.
Yet rumor of such a ship has reached even my ears. Would it not be an utter waste of coin to buy a single person's silence, when so many have already heard the gossip? I have no more questions.
I'm playing this
I,
bad.
Igor Delmira, will ask one final round of questions.
Time to die. Time for me to die.
I cannot deny, Lord Serenoa, that Sorsley can be foolish. But he is also dedicated to the goddess, and he has worked much good as one of the seven. Though he is not faultless by any means, I believe the goddess yet favors him. If we are to pass judgment on such a man, we must prove his guilt to the goddess herself. So let me ask you this, Serenoa Wolfort. Where exactly are we to find such evidence against Sorsley End?
Aha!
There must be some evidence in House End's encampment.
Ah, yes. The goddess would not be able to see into a place so stripped of faith. Perhaps we would be remiss not to search the encampment on her behalf. My questions are done. Now we will confer with one another. The Holy One will pass judgment, after hearing our opinions.
Tell you what, this has made me genuinely feel nervous. I feel like I didn't really have a choice. I could tell. I couldn't do anything to get evidence.
Saranora Wolford, the Holy One has passed judgment.
Guilty.
House Wolford was found to have spoken untrue.
Uh-huh.
You brought baseless accusations against the most exalted Sorcerer End of the Saintly Seven and sullied his good name.
Well,
such blasphemous actions cannot go unpunished.
Wait, we meant no insult against the goddess.
Luckily for you, her mercy extends even to heretics. You have one chance to atone. Face Sorcery's forces in battle, and emerge the victor.
oh, well, that's simple then.
What?
Let whomsoever earns the goddess's divine grace be cleansed of all sin.
I might actually lose this because my units are under-leveled. But this game is quite fair if you're skillful enough, because you level up quite quickly if you're under-leveled. What level? 16. Ah, shit. Alright, we'll do it. Ah. Shit, this is bad. Please be like a small little square. Make it really simple for me. Okay, good.
It will be as the Hierophant has decreed. House
I got
End
this.
and House Wolford will battle until the other falls. May the Goddess of Salt bestow her eternal mercy upon the victor.
Mercy. Interesting.
Am I hearing this right? So guilty criminals get to walk free if they win?
We've no choice but to do as they say. It is what the goddess teaches.
And
Sorcery isn't
the
much of a
outcome
threat.
agreed upon by those who view Sorcery as a threat.
Whatever the case may be, we must fight, and we must win.
What am I working with then?
United in their desire to destroy me. And it is your fault. You will pay for this, Wolford.
Okay. Alright, what units do I have? Yeah, those would be recommended, but I've actually... Yes! The Spring Trap might actually be very good. I could smack him into the abyss. Okay. I don't need you. Magicians, it's going to be very much a close combat affair. You haven't been very effective, personally. These are my boys. I won't need a healer. I can just super soaker it. You're too under-leveled.
My shield is impregnable.
This will have to do. She could double as my healer, honestly. Alright, instead of that guy, we'll do that. Use you as a healer. And that's about it, I think. My units right now. This will have to work. So I need to get rid of the shield units ASAP.
You seek my demise, do you? I, whose oversight of the source brought prosperity to this land?
Do not twist the truth to obfuscate your crimes.
It seems you've forgotten the goddess's will. Allow me to remind you.
Come then. Let us settle this in honest combat.
I'll take you on.
Okay. That's fine, that's fine. So I'm gonna play defensive battle here. Put everyone in the middle. Give myself some XP.
Show me what you're made of. Look at me learning.
Damn.
I will end this. Into the shadows.
Put you here. And turn. That's fine.
How shall I destroy you? I swear on House End of the Saintly Seven, I will win. I must win.
That's fine. He's just there to tank anyway.
This can't be.
That's bad.
I thought I had him.
Defeat is not an option.
Kill this guy.
That hit the mark.
I might lose this, level up my units, and then try again with higher levels.
Impossible.
That's what I get. Get rid of
I'll
him.
send you flying. Too slow. Haha. Impressed?
Count on me.
Okay.
Here you go.
This will help.
I'm here to help.
Good girl.
It's time.
Need spring trap. 5 squares this way, right?
I've got it.
Go here. No, go here.
Fight on.
Shield bash. Just damage it, but thinking we're gonna have a chance to infuriate them for 2 turns. He's not much of a tank right now, so not ideal.
I'll have a go.
Good. Kill this magician.
Yeah. This'll hurt. For life.
To battle, I suppose.
Okay.
Forward.
Okay.
Now I end this.
Light reposition to help you out. That's fine. Right, I got some room to do some kills. This should be a kill, right? No. Well, we'll take the kills as they come.
I'll do my utmost.
I need her to heal.
Here you go.
This will help. It's time.
Holy shit. I'm worth crap, mate. One. What the hell? Oh my god. Ah, it's so bad. Okay,
Please work. I really feel like I've grown.
This way. Good. That's fine. There it is. Shit. Did not want that. Okay.
Victory is within reach. Victory is within reach.
How shall I destroy sleep now?
That's fine.
Then. Ready.
Get rid of you.
Gotcha. Look what Father did.
Oh, I'm getting fucked. That would get the kill, but let's heal up first.
I need this.
I got my back covered because of that trap. Do constricting neck. Neck for heal. Honestly, he's just useful as a debuffer. I can't use him as an actual unit. Okay, good. Yeah, she can tank for days.
Time to work.
Right.
Allow me.
You've left yourself open. To lead.
Well done.
Let's grow.
Yeah. Victory is within reach.
We doing this?
Yeah!
Together. Victory is within reach.
Good. Get fucked. I love that. Trying to get my back. Nah, fuck you.
Back at you. The situation is grim.
It's fine, just keep
I
tanking.
need this.
I'll give it my best.
Allow me.
Time to work.
Let's finish this guy off.
Yeah. Victory is within reach. This is
MVP. God, you are such an MVP. I need to cover Wolford's back.
Ready.
Good. Good. This is working out great. Oh, you missed. I'll take the level up though. Yeah, have fun with that.
To battle, I suppose.
Defeat is not an option. Ha! That hit the mark.
Time to work.
That'll work. That will do nicely. Ah! Okay, try this way. Yeah, okay. That works.
Suffer.
Hello. Ha!
You won't escape.
Too slow. Ha ha!
So it comes to battle. Please work. I can do this.
You are so good. Doing such a good job.
How shall I destroy? To work.
Kill him. Shit.
Impossible! Defeat is not an option.
Heal myself a little more. Just need a little bit, just a little bit.
I need this.
Your orders?
Honestly, she does need HP, but
Sound strike. I feel stronger already. Sound strike.
go this way.
Impossible!
I must remain calm.
Smart.
Aim steady.
Cover this one's back.
To work then.
Ready.
Nope, can't heal. Alright. Then let's just kill you.
Come on.
Christ almighty, you are dodge.
Now then. Forward.
Let's kill this guy once and for all.
Now I end this.
I need a healer.
Yeah, you need to go. Yeah, you need to hang back for a bit. Eat one of these.
I'll take this. I'll take this.
Got her, but its act twice is so OP.
It's time.
This'll be enough to kill.
Too slow.
Get rocked.
How shall I destroy you? We doing this?
Nope. Honestly, no. You need to heal. Need a bit of healing. Nope, you're gonna die within that range.
For you.
Time to work.
Kill you.
You won't escape. Victory is within reach. Ha!
What are you gonna do? Adorable.
Now then.
I must remain calm.
Can I actually do some damage to you? Yes, I can. Just a bit, not a lot.
Ha! Splendid results.
At your command.
Get rid of this.
I'll send you flying.
Now! Splendid results.
Go here. Better yet, right here.
Your orders? Suffer.
And have another.
You won't escape.
So I did poison him at that.
They're closing in.
You gonna cheat somehow?
Take more than this farce of a trial to destroy me. You will pay. You will all pay.
Time to work.
Oh, that's my girl.
for my kith and kin.
Well done. I'm leveling up like crazy.
Hello, me. It's time.
Okay, okay. Let's limit his options a bit.
I've got it. At your command.
Right in the back.
I'll send you flying. Hurts, eh?
When a wolf is cornered.
Just normal attack will do.
Perish.
You're open.
God, Anna, you're so good.
No.
Oh my god.
This is not the end of me. I refuse to allow it.
Range wins but okay. I can improve one person, I can improve a wizard's staff. Good. Soon everyone's going to be veteran class. I'm thinking of doing Serenoa next.
Goes to House Wolfort. Give thanks to the goddess for bestowing upon you her grace. This concludes your trial. Well fought, all of you.
To think the truth had to be proved through a test of strength.
It was the Hierophant's decree. None in Hyzant raise objections.
Ain't nothing to be ashamed of, my lord. After all, losing the battle would have meant losing our heads.
I suppose you are right.
Now we can move on. That's a good, nice little conclusion. Honestly, that's a really clever way to get rid of corruption, tribal combat. Because, you know, someone like Sorsley can work his way out through the trial system quite easily. So, if you have something of divine providence instead, there you go. And just so happens that you're just fighting against a war veteran house like House Wolfort to prove your innocence. Yeah, you're not going to win. Exarm was by far the more threatening match during the that tourney earlier in the game. Sorsley's forces were nothing.
That same day, word spread throughout Hyzant of Sorsley End's demise, and that of House End along with him.
First things first, let's do a bit of shopping. Did I get any money for that? I don't think I did. Yeah, have a look. 4,000. I got it. Okay. Not an insignificant amount. I haven't used you yet. You do need a buff. Honestly, yeah. Benedict, you've earned it. Increases speed, so which means I can go in, buff faster. Increase the effect of raging. Oh! That's pretty good. Bulwark is more useful, isn't it? Yeah, better. Better buffs. I'll take better buffs. These are all conditional, so I'll do these last. Let's give you a nice raw HP buff. Keep looking around. Yeah, everyone's turning out quite well, actually. I'm just looking around. Now I can promote somebody. I mean, at this point, he's earned it. He is such a good unit. His counterattack stance is busted.
I would not be here without my allies.
Sweeping slash, strengthen numbers. What's strengthen numbers do? Passive skill, increase your strength when allies are nearby. Deals damage to all enemies within range. 2-2. Good. Good. Shielding stance. What the hell's a shielding stance? I'll not know until later. Okay. Actually, I should look into the shops now. I should be... Nothing. Nothing yet. Good, okay. Let's progress the story until the next battle. For now, save the game. Whew. Let's get to it.
I understand Sorsley End is with the goddess now. What a pity.
He has been counted among the dead from the accident.
Keep spinning those lies, and soon they shall be tied around your neck. Though in truth, I'm surprised they've not done so already.
Are you not pleased, milady? Shall I inform Minister Edor?
Be my guest. Without me, all research grinds to a halt. My mind is without equal.
But of course, Minister. I was only teasing. Would it kill you to smile for once?
Be more aware of the words from your mouth. Remember, you are not but Edor's pawn.
Forgive me. Where are my manners? Now pray, return to your precious research. See that you complete it, for you know who.
I know full well who it serves. We're all pawns in the end.
Intriguing. I'm assuming the Hierophant is dying, and she's researching medicine to prolong his life. That's usually how it goes.
So, Lord Serenoa, what shall you do now?
Well...
I shall speak plainly. The Holy One wishes to aid House Wolford.
Nice.
Thank you, Your Holiness.
Your house is known throughout all Norzelia, and rightly so, given the vital land you control.
It would be quite the blow if Esfrost's aggression spelled the end of your domain.
The Hierophant tells me a seat amongst the Saintly Seven shall be yours, should you desire it.
Oh.
And I would not hesitate to accept it if it meant securing peace for my people.
Then perhaps we can find common ground. The Hierophant, however, has a concern.
I would hear it.
The Roselle living in your domain.
Oh, hell no.
They are descendants of the sinners who dwell at the source. That is their proper place. There they offer themselves to the goddess in the hopes they may one day atone for their sins. The Hierophant longs to see them return to their rightful home.
You would have me surrender them to you?
It is not my place.
I already
to
promised
make
I'd
demands.
protect them, so no.
I am merely to deliver unto you the word of the Hierophant. And so I have done.
Nope, not doing that.
Serenoa, will you surrender the Roselle to Hyzant?
I don't know.
As you are doubtless aware, Lady Frederica, the vow of Lord Simon himself binds us to protect them. Alas, our house is not what it once was.
Is that a reason to cast aside its honor? My father, as well, likely had a hand in orchestrating their protection.
Ah, my friends, I apologize that we once again meet under dire circumstances. You face a difficult choice, one I do not envy. Have you decided?
Not yet. We will, you can be sure.
They've got us by the small ones, and they know it. They made this request full aware of our history.
Lest you misunderstand, allow me to illuminate your position. You are not the noble hawks you think yourselves to be. You are vultures, feeding off the scraps of Sorceley's corpse.
True enough.
You
It is what it is.
nerve.
No, he's right. He's right.
I speak from experience when I say that the title of Saint is not to be worn lightly. Are you prepared?
Prepared? For what?
Doubtless you are aching to break free of your fetters, to take wing and soar. To do that, blood must be spilled. The blood of enemy, friend, and self alike. Your freedom lies at the end of a trail of dead. If you are not prepared to make that journey, to endure that sacrifice, then cast aside your pretensions and grovel.
Grovel or bleed? Poor options, both.
I feel like I picked a really bad route. This game really wants me to be a backstabbing asshole. I think I'll work out in the end.
In his time, Lord Simone protected the Roselle who fled Hyzant, and the village they established within the Wolffort domain. 30 years have passed since then. The Hierophant uses the illegal salt trade incident as leverage to demand those Roselle be sent to the source, where Hyzantian faith dictates they must reside. To secure the Hierophant's goodwill and the subsequent protection of House Wolffort, Serenoa has no other choice but to acquiesce. Thus, with House End ruined and a vacant position among the Saintly Seven to be filled, rumors of House
God, I like
Wolffort's
this intrigue.
ascendancy
Where
start
every
sounding
good
more
choice
credible than ever
just results
to
in
the
you
people of
being
Hyzant.
disadvantaged more and more. This is good. This is good. This is some good-ass planning.
Lord Serenoa, I believe it may be in our best interests to turn over the Roselle after all.
No.
But they fought so hard to escape Hyzant. They would never agree to return.
It would be a show of good faith to the Saintly Seven and secure House Wolffort's safety.
No.
If the situation calls for force, well, we must be prepared, to borrow Minister Exham's words.
I see. Give me time to think over the matter.
I don't even have to think about it. They're in my domain, they're my people, and I've sworn to protect those people. It's as simple as that.
Oh, she left for the source with Prince Roland. She said she wanted to see where the Roselle lived for herself.
Ah, indeed.
Because let's be simple. Let's be frank here.
To make their home at the source.
If I sold the Roselle out,
She is most troubled over
what's stopping me from selling out the rest of my people in the domain?
I understand. I will make for the source at once.
Like, you need to have a degree of principle. Otherwise your people will just betray you.
Thalus, thank you for making the necessary arrangements.
No need to thank me. I am your Prime Minister, after all. I have made sure those with any power in Glenbrook understand their place. They will do as we command.
Then everything is in place. It is time.
Is there nothing I might do to aid you, brother?
If there were, I would tell you. And the consortium, Thalos?
Oh, I expect we shan't have any trouble from them. I have promised them a considerable sum to stay out of our way.
Good. Now it is just a waiting game. I wonder how long the Hyzantians will last.
Oh? Oh? Very interesting. Some kind of plot to bleed out the Hyzantians. I'm guessing this is centralized around salt. What are you planning? Is that Silvio?
Silvio Tellior, I presume?
Who might you be?
Someone who brings good tidings. An offer you may wish to consider.
I am ruined. Who would want to offer me anything?
It is Minister Edor's wish. Will you hear me out?
When he has no choice.
One of the Saintly Seven? Then you are Hyzantian.
No shit, can
My
you
master
can
is
just
eager
tell?
for your assistance, as you are quite close to House Wolfort.
Also, wearing that kind of garb in that kind of temperate weather? That's not good. Alright, so we're doing some kind of exploration thing. Let's have a look then.
Please, I'd only like to glimpse the goddess's sacred grounds for myself. It won't take but a moment.
That may be, but outsiders are not permitted into the source for such frivolities. And you are Rosellan. You ought to understand the teachings better than anyone.
Frederica.
Serenoa, forgive my impulsive behavior.
There's nothing to forgive. I too wish to learn more of the Roselle and Hyzant. Not knowing would make my decision easier, but still I feel I must.
Serenoa? From House Wolfort?
The very same. Lord Serenoa Wolfort. The one who will assume control of the salt trade in short order, as House End once did. To that end, we are here today for a preliminary inspection of the grounds.
So the rumors were true.
Well, are you refusing the newest addition to the Saintly Seven entry into the source?
Of course not. Please, right this way.
All right, you Rosellan wretches, time for worship. Minister Edor of the Saintly Seven himself will be giving the sermon today. You should be thankful. Heed his word, and your sins shall be cleansed.
Roselle, do you know why you are imprisoned at the source, condemned to toil? It is because your ancestors committed the most heinous of sins. Long, long ago, they schemed to seize control of the salt that the goddess bequeathed to the people of Norzelia. They seized the source for themselves, wresting every last grain of salt from other peoples, desperate for the resource.
I still don't understand the importance of the salt.
Using the salt they hoarded as a shield, they terrorized the land, destroying any who stood against them in their thirst for domination. Fanned by their greed, the flames of war long ravaged our land. Countless innocents lost their lives. What a terrible, arrogant people. Their cursed souls dwell within you, their progeny, to this very day. Indeed, the proof is in the very color of your hair. The same red as the blood that flowed from their countless victims.
Our people sinned against the goddess. We are a detestable blight upon Norzelia.
Oh, goddess of salt, please, forgive us our sins. Forgive us.
Do not despair, for the goddess of salt is ever merciful and kind. She grants even the worst of sinners, even you, a chance to atone. That atonement will only come through hard work here at the source. By quenching this earth with your sweat, by giving your lives to this labor, your cursed souls will be cleansed and welcomed
God, this
back
is
to the
disgusting.
goddess's side. Only then, when your sins have been washed away, can you hope to be reborn into a pure body and once again walk upon
Yeah, this
Roselia.
reeks of like old
People of the Roselle,
Buddhist
your
doctrine
lives to the
that was
source
prevalent in
and give
Japan
your
during the
thanks
Heian era.
to the great goddess.
But instead of Rosellans,
For you,
it
I
was
give
women.
myself, stained with sin as I am, to the source. Thank you for granting us the chance to atone.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, it's pretty much the same
That
kind of
is
rhetoric, but except
Now
it's
take
women.
that gratitude and turn it toward your work.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
Like, nothing is made in a vacuum. These
atonement.
ideas aren't unique.
And the Roselle accept it as a fitting punishment? Even if that story Idor told is true, no sin warrants this kind of cruel retribution. Hyzant maintains control over Salt now. Are they then not guilty of the same crime?
You are right. But this is as the goddess of salt commands, is it not?
Trying to see for myself what's going on in the salts and the source. The cast weighs nothing compared to the weight of our sins. I understand they've yet to replace the minister as overseer. Now we lumber on, a beast without a head, no one to issue orders. Should a crisis arise, it's hardly surprising he was one of the Saintly Seven. They'll not replace him so hastily. Rumors swirl that he might call upon the Wolford boy. I don't care if they pick my own mother, so long as the position is filled. They would install me as overseer of the source if I find my way into the Saintly Seven. Hard surprising, such I was saying, yeah, okay. Nothing. Treatment of Roger is utterly inhumane. I agree. Thank you for the money, though. Did they give us water today? Today? Cure all repel. I'll take that money. This is the only work I've ever known. It's all I'm fit for now. Many years ago, some of us tried to free this place, and none would dare dream of doing that now. Can't do it. I can carry the salt. I can only stay allow man in this condition continue working. Yeah, there was something here. I saw it. I saw a sparkle. There it is. Oh. Faster path, there can be no way for the wicked, no rest for the... Aha. Lord Serno of House Wolford, I presume? I'm sorry you had to lay eyes on the tainted ones, but this is where the Roselle pay their penance. The tainted Roselle are fated to live out their days working in the source in the hope that they may one day atone for their sins. They are nothing like the rest of us. By the very nature of their birth, they are impure and lack integrity. Nature once birth does not enter into it. We are all born the same, yet the purity they lack I see before man like any other. Though it has brought prosperity through them, so why rely solely on the Roselle when everyone could aid in the harvest? Honestly, yeah. Such words is against the goddess's will. The Roselle are to work this land to atone for what they've done. It will not be disturbed. Yet high yield salt would benefit all of Roselia. We do well enough for ourselves with the current yields. Goddess be praised. She'll share her blessings with you if you come to count yourself among the faithful, but it won't change the fate of the tainted ones. They force young and old alike to toil in the deplorable conditions and have the audacity to call it atonement. They don't even tend to those who collapse from exhaustion. They treat my people worse than the criminals. It breaks my heart to behold such cruelty. I can scarcely imagine what it must be like to suffer through this. I would love to see them free, but they are the constant watch. It would be nigh impossible. I understand how you feel, but we mustn't look away. We have to use this opportunity to learn all we can. They do not think the Roselle human. That is the only way a nation arrives at such cruelty. Yes, this is the grisly secret beneath their claim that are equal before the goddess, the lie upon which the Holy Spirit is built. It is a powerful state at that. Much I agree. We cannot oppose them so easily. A movement bangle. I'm thinking who would he... movement bangle. Who would it be useful for? I'm thinking Huette. But healers would be very beneficial for that. Let's give it to Huette. I think I've seen enough. We should return to the encampment.
This is more awful than I imagined.
Will you still send any Roselle in the Wolfort domain here? Force them into a life like this?
It isn't right. It isn't just. I don't care that it would ensure our own safety.
Indeed, it would be unforgivable. What is just is constantly in flux depending on the circumstances.
Thinking about it though,
protecting people is always the right thing to do.
if the domain is lost,
Wouldn't
the
you
Roselle
agree,
will be taken
Serenoa?
back anyway.
I feel the same as you both, but
But seeing as I'm the main character,
My
I'll probably muddle through somehow.
I didn't mean to place all the blame on you. Still, we continue stumbling on the path before us.
Oh, we're heading back.
Serenoa and his retinue return to their domain, their every step weighed down by the heavy task Hyzant has placed upon them. Elsewhere, the newly restored kingdom of Glenbrook begins to take action under Queen Cordelia's leadership. The kingdom issues a joint proclamation with Esfrost against Hyzant, halting all trade and severing diplomatic ties with the Holy State.
Well. Well. They have no choice but to join my forces then. Otherwise I don't aid them. They're fucked. No. There's a bit greater opportunity here. They need me as much as they need we need them. So there's no bargaining. I don't have to give the Roselles anywhere. They'll join my side.
Esfrost and Glenbrook signed an agreement denouncing Hyzant.
Word only just arrived, and it is no mere rumor. They've issued a formal proclamation.
Preposterous! Gustadolf must have forced Cordelia's hand.
Well, yeah.
This is sure to make Hyzant cease salt shipments to the consortium. All this denouncement will do is hamstring Esfrost and Glenbrook both.
My brother, Gustadolf does not fight battles he cannot win. I'm certain this is part of some greater ploy.
I feel all of Norzelia stands on
Wants
the
to
precipice.
collapse. It wants to collapse the Hyzant economy.
I cannot say.
And then once they're weakened, attack.
We too must take action to secure.
Because you need gold to pay an army.
By which you mean expelling the Roselle.
To protect the Wolfort domain and its people. No one would dare hold such actions against you.
Except the Roselle?
Lord Serenoa, you must make a decision.
I mean, look at Frederica
truly
there.
like at the source. The Rosellen are forced into back-breaking labor. No decent man would condemn another to such a fate.
But if we refuse the Hierophant, we will face the same dire consequences as House End. Should that happen, the Roselle would still be lost, would they not?
That is what I considered.
To sacrifice the Roselle to save Wolfort.
I mean, if Hyzant dumb enough to attack me, they're fucking stupid.
We must prioritize our own survival. That much should be clear. And survive we shall, if we can secure Hyzant's aid. Unless you
they need our aid regardless. I'm very confident in this.
Serenoa, I beseech you, not as one with Roselle blood in her veins, but as a person, as a Wolfort. You cannot give up the Roselle to Hyzant.
I appreciate each of your arguments, but we cannot debate this forever. It is time to decide. Once more to the scales of conviction.
And it has the popular to claim Glenbrook. But it comes at a price, one the Roselle under our protection must pay. Hewitt is indifferent? Huh. That's different. The people of the Wolfort domain, but if you defy the Hierophant, will face the same fate as us. I'm at a loss.
And?
So do you think you would protect the Roselle? Perhaps we would get the Holy State to promise not to attack the Roselle as my father once did. The Holy State needs our power. Or if they are to fight the Duchy, we can use that to our advantage. Yeah. Honestly.
Really?
So caught off guard by the Archie's decree would be a harbinger of war indeed. If we are on the brink of battle, the strength and expertise of the house would prove invaluable to the Holy State. We may be able to leverage that to gain some sort of concession from them regarding the Roselle.
I don't know what to do.
Personally, I agree with you. I don't want to surrender the Roselle, but are there any other reasons you want to protect them? I must defend my people even against the Hierophant can call it Lord's pride. That is what I would say, but there's probably better. They are Roselle. Yeah, you go. I would hate to be the reason people's faith in our house is shaken, especially after all my father's done. Yeah, this honestly.
But
That's how you feel. The householder is known across the land because of Lord Simon. I would hate to do anything that would sully such a proud house But shielding the Roselle may result in that house being crushed altogether.
I don't know what to do.
The more I think about it, the more my heart aches. Alright. Of course the Hyzantian would fucking say no. Look at her. Gila.
What
are you doing? Our stated representative, we will have little room to argue. If you refuse, it will be branded as heretics. Bending the knee would earn you the title of saint. I think. Earning the title of saint like that would be so. So you choose to protect her. May I ask why? I have seen the harsh reality of the result myself, and I could not submit my people to such cruel treatment. Honestly, she'd care about this.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Lord Sir. It heartens me to know you care for her so. I must admit I worried about that myself, but the Hierophant is trying to bring House Wolford to their side. I doubt they would treat your betrothed so callously.
I require some time to think.
Do we focus on what we stand to gain or the weight of what we might lose? The answer is not a simple one. I think I've got her. She's convinced. Alright, who's next? You.
We must decide.
Begs me to say it, but the situation leads no choice but to surrender Rosellen. Thought you might be opposed. I should like to hear your thoughts if you're open to sharing them. We need all the soldiers we can get. We have protected Roselle for decades now, and I'm certain they will join our fight as tanks. Since the war fought, there is no future for that house, that band. Yeah, he was the pragmatic decision. There are indeed some among them who have been trained to protect the village, but they are not many.
So.
We will need far greater numbers if we are to defend ourselves. It appears our wheels are at an impasse. Allow me to ask you one more thing, my lord. The political climate took an unexpected turn once Frost cut ties with Hyzant.
Certainly not.
How do you believe Hyzant should conduct itself going forward? Could we not continue trade with the Wolford domain as a means to negotiate the Roselle's safety? Honestly, yeah. And we can be the primary source of salt within Glenbrook and make a freaking killing. Because we break through the whole... Because we're still technically Glenbrook. That said, Cordelia might brand us as traitors. A conflict with Airfrost is unavoidable, and the Holy State will need our might if they are to stand against them. I could use that leverage to reach a compromise. This, honestly. I see, so you would use our might as a bargaining to secure the Roselle's safety. Must remind you that in Hyzant the god is absolute, as in the word of the Hierophant. We cannot be certain if that matters. They've contradicted themselves throughout my interaction with them anyway, so...
I am decided.
I can see them being persuaded. Two nations are rising and fast. We must be prudent in our actions. Anna!
Lord Serenoa.
I've come countless hardships to get where we are now. We refuse to relinquish the Roselle. We will meet the same fate as House End. No, because House End was destroyed because they were undermining the salt trade. Our first priority, hence that was against the interests of Hyzant itself. In regards, the situation in regards to Wolford is a little different. It's a cultural exchange. It's a cultural issue, not a economic one. Which means, if the illicit salt trade continued to happen, the Hyzant economy would continue to suffer, and hence taxes would rise even more. He's pretty much the direct cause for the Salt Iron War, honestly. Meanwhile, this Roselle situation is more of a cultural situation. Even if the Roselle don't return, Hyzant's economy and prosperity will remain. They can do without it. So why? If I'm named Saint, we are still an unbelief. As such, I doubt they will grant me much power. I no longer trade with High Prospero. As their only remaining partner, we have ground for yeah.
Perhaps.
So we can use the Outbreak Decree to our advantage. Even a great nation like ours can only survive so long as it's on its own. No one can tell what Ipros is scheming, so the Holy State is undoubtedly desperate for a trading partner. And we could use that desperation to secure the Roselle's safety. They would have hardly been in any position to refuse, especially while preparing for their battle against the Duchy. It is a path worth considering.
If so...
Do you harbor any doubts about the Holy State, my lord? Acting according to Hierophant's wishes, I fear giving in to one's request would only be the beginning of many more. It is not the Holy State, but the Hierophant that I fear. The orders are cold, callous, and as if they no heart. They wish to have the Roselle back so badly that they would use us to that end. I cannot help but wonder why. This one.
Indeed.
I agree. They must harbor their own suspicions. This is unbelievable. There is a chance that they continue to force us to make decisions like these, even if we relinquish the Roselle. Yeah, basically, give an inch, they'll take a mile. We should find a way to keep a fair berth without bending their will.
I must hear what the others think.
I understand your concerns, my lord. I have my own doubts, truth be told. Alright, we're ready to vote.
It is time to cast our votes. We face a difficult decision. Do we surrender the Roselle living in our domain to Hyzant, or do we defy their orders? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready. The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Solidly. Unanimous.
The way forward is decided. The Roselle are our people. We must shelter them even if it earns us Hyzant's ire. I suspected it would come to this. We have chosen our path, and now we must see it through. We will refuse to hand over the Roselle to Hyzant.
At some point, when I finally finish this game, I might do a bad run, where I'm basically being the most scheming, underhanded bastard ever.
and company move to protect the Rosellan settlement. Noble as it may be, such an act of defiance toward Hyzant risks inviting the destruction of House Wolffort itself.
Hyzant will no doubt wish to ask questions of us. We can draw out the negotiations and buy some time.
Time enough to find a way to break them.
We have to inform the Roselle of the situation here.
I'll send an envoy and have them sheltered in Castle Wolffort.
Lord Serenoa, come at once. An army marches on the Rosellan village.
Which one?
You can't be serious.
Whose banner do they fly?
We know not.
And it matters not. We ride to their aid. Prepare for battle.
Well, if it's the Rosellan village, it's obviously a Hyzant force. But a clandestine one at that. Interesting. We didn't even give the response yet. Oh yeah, I wonder who those are.
Why? Why attack our village?
Hierophant's orders were to return you to Hyzant.
Ha! Over my dead body!
Honestly, instead of like a tiny little village, you should have spread them around. So it becomes a little more complicated. They intermix with the local people. Okay, this time I will need to make some preparations for this. Because I am very underleveled, so I'm gonna be quitting out for now. Get this out of the way first.
Did Silvio accept our offer?
Indeed he did. One glimpse of the reward set him on his way to the Wolford domain.
Then all is in order.
Care to wager how House Wolford will respond?
Why bother? If they comply, we make use of them. If they resist, we crush them. Either way, we endure.
How ruthless of you.
Level 18. Okay. Let's look at the encampment. Anything for me? Quite a few, actually. Ooh, 4! Actually, I need to read the systematic. This looks like an interesting read. Interesting. Let's get this first. Hell yeah. And a quietus point. Thank you very much. I'll get these in time. I'll worry about these later. Or can I do it now? Well, it's quietus point. It's meant to be spent, so let's just spend it. Strike indestructible stone. I haven't seen that one yet. Now I have the money to. In fact, there you go. I have the means to upgrade them. There are others I can upgrade. You honestly. You're very useful to me right now. Yeah, give you a nice, strong dagger. Increases the effect of charm, increases the effect of ruffle feathers. And that's that. Any materials for me? Nothing new. Oh, hello, Jade. Increases the amount of XP earned in battle. That's pretty good. I don't think I'll need it. Get resources instead. I don't have many. I'll have to gather some gold. Okay. Saving the game here, and then I'll do some grinding. Till next time, guys. Goodbye.